Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the banana bread series part 7. Today is for the people who like it healthy, who like to enjoy, but then they do not want to take too much sugar. If you want to indulge, have a taste of banana bread, but yet you don't want to go overboard with the sugar or with gluten. So this particular recipe is for you, and that's why you should stay to the end of this video so you can learn how to make this amazing healthy carrot banana bread. Now let's get right into it. This recipe, I'm going to start with my flour. This recipe uses equal amounts of white all-purpose flour and then whole wheat flour. But like I said, it's for people who want to reduce the amount of gluten. If you don't mind gluten, you can just use full all-purpose flour. But I'm going to be mixing it just so that you can see that you can achieve something nice even with wheat flour and all-purpose flour. So now let's get into it. I'm going to be measuring into this my flour. I'm going to sift it. Remember, we always sift our flour to get rid of any lumps and then to make your baked good fluffy. I'm starting with the white all-purpose flour, and next I'll go in with the wheat flour. So I'm going to sift this away now. I'm going to go into this with my cinnamon powder and also nutmeg, just building flavor into this. Next I'll go in with some salt. I'll go in with some baking soda. Lastly, I'll go in with baking powder. Now I'm going to whisk all that together and set this aside. Now we're going to mash the bananas. So we're going to be using 3 large bananas. I'm going to just mash this. Remember, you mash as you desire. So I'm going to mash until I have tiny specks in it. I don't have to make it into a puree. And that's it for a banana, and then I'm going to set this aside. We'll start with our wet ingredients. I'm going to go in with my eggs. This recipe does not use sugar. Instead, it uses honey. Do it with the second one. Now I'm going to go in with my coconut oil. If you want it even a lot healthier, you can just use olive oil, because that's saturated. I'm going to put a full list of the ingredients used in the description box. Go into this again with my yogurt. So I'm using plain yogurt. So you can also use buttermilk instead of plain yogurt, or you use almond milk. Remember, we're just trying to do something really healthy. So you can use buttermilk, plain yogurt, or almond milk. Also go into this with my vanilla extracts. By now, you should turn on your oven, put it at 180 degrees Celsius. I'm going to be baking at 180 degrees Celsius. So after that, I'm just going to whisk this together. Don't worry, our honey will be coming in soon. So I'm going to put into this a little part of the honey. And I'm going to whisk this all together. I'm going to go into the dry ingredients with our mixed wet ingredients. I'm going to mix all that together. It looks also thick now because the weather is cold and my coconut oil has decided to sleep on me. So it's starting to harden, but that doesn't stop it. So now we're going to add in our mashed bananas. And we're going to fold that in. We're going to fold that in just to make sure that every part of this batter has the banana. Now this looks already good and it smells really good. Now we're just going to go in with our star of the ingredient, which is the carrot, grated carrot, freshly grated carrots. I'll fold that in. Next, we're going to go in with some nuts and raisins, but this is optional. If you don't want it, you could skip that part. I'm going to go in with a little bit and then use the rest for toppings. Just going to mix this, fold it in properly. Lastly, I'll go in with the rest of the honey and then fold it in. Now we just fold away. If you have come this far in my kitchen, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification, comment, like, share, and then you can let me know what you'd like me to post next. What kind of banana bread would you like to see next, or what recipe would you like me to make next? And there we go. So I'm going to put this in my prepared tin and then put in the oven. So I'm going to start with the bigger one. I'm going to top that with our raisin and nuts just for some special effects. We put this in the oven to bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 45 minutes. I couldn't care much for the last one. The banana bread is out of the oven. Let's see what it looks like. Ta-da! And the smaller ones. Okay, so there you go. This is what it looks like. Pretty in it. Time to cut through and see what it looks like on the inside. Can't wait. Yeah, so there you go with the healthy carrot banana bread. Remember, this recipe uses no sugar, uses honey, and then uses a mixture of white flour and wheat flour. This is so soft and nice. So if you have a dietary requirement like sugar or gluten, this is a perfect recipe for you. Try this and you'll thank me later. Bye.